Anybody else having a late night snack? Decided I'm gonna make me a bowl of cereal and go live and see if anybody wants to pop on. I did too much milk to my cereal ratio. Cereal is a late night snack around here. So sometimes we eat cereal for dessert. Does anybody else eat cereal for dessert? Or for a late night snack? I don't like soggy cereal. My husband will make a bowl of cereal and let it sit forever. He made a bowl of cereal the other day and let it sit for like 15 minutes and then ate it. There's no way. I cannot do soggy cereal. I like crunchy cereal. Soggy is a no-go for me. What's everybody's favorite cereal? I'm eating one of my childhood favorites. I can't think what are they, mini wheats? With the icing? These are a childhood favorite for me. I also like Cocoa Puffs and, oh, Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are so good. Do you all like fruity cereal or savory cereal? Hello, Lily. I'm hopping on live. I'm having a late night snack. By the way, it's horrible to eat before bed, but here it is. I'm eating before bed. Every night, like, thank you. I appreciate it. Every night before bed, I take a shower or a bath. No matter, whether I've had a shower that day. Hello, Carlos. I take a bath every night. And it's like what I do for me. So I'll put like a YouTube video on or a movie. From the looks of it, there's not much food I don't like. I'll try about anything once. If you're calling me fat, I guess I don't really care, actually. If it makes you feel better to call me fat, then go ahead. Hi, Kat. How are you? And Steve, if you're making the assumption that I am fat, I would like to inform you that if I'm fat, it definitely ain't from eating a bowl of wheat then. No, it's from eating pork and cooking everything in the good stuff. That's what it's from. But do you, buddy. Good, that's amazing, Kat. How's everybody's day been? We have had wonderful weather the last couple days. We've been in like the high 30s to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been really nice. And okay. So many questions. Sorry, let me finish my food. Yes, we live on the farm. We're in the eastern part of Kentucky, Appalachia. We raise quail, chicken, and rabbits, hound dogs, and livestock guardian dogs. And I'm trying to think. We've had ducks, cows, horses, and goats in the past. We just recently got quail. And today I actually purchased probably some of the most unuseful breeds there ever are for my 10-year-old daughter to raise. We got her a trio of Bantam silky crosses. Pretty much just to have something to look at. Does anybody else drink the cereal milk? I know some people think it's gross. But I feel like I don't hardly drink milk. And so if I'm going to drink it, I'd rather have cereal remnants in it. What about you, Mighty Cucumber? Do you live on a farm? If so, where at? And what animals do you raise? Or grow? Oh, we also grow a fairly large size garden. I'm going to say probably 70% of our produce is from the garden. I can, a decent amount. I can for 2 families. So, our farmland is, my husband's family, and we farm it. And for that purpose, I graze a large garden on their land, and I preserve and put up all of the food and raise the garden for the whole family. I don't think you're on here anymore. I can't believe that guy called me fat. Why am I even dwelling on it? He just called me fat for eating probably one of the... I'm eating wheat. You know? I dropped my pocket. What does that mean? I wish I could do it live. We live out in the boondocks. So the internet doesn't go very far from where the house is at. Service is really bad. You actually have to stand in like pretty much one spot of our yard to talk on the phone. So I wish I could. I wish I could stream it. I would love to. But I can't. I do have many videos on farming and the things we grow. You drink your cereal milk? Pikeville is about 2 hours for me. But if you want to check out our channel, we totally have all kinds of animal videos and content and garden content. I just can't get very far from the house while streaming, unfortunately. Oh, I'd drop your pocket, but I've heard you dropped your nose, you know? And you'd run your finger down somebody's nose and then they'd look down. I have heard that. I'm a 90s kid, so if that means anything. When am I getting deported? I'm not. I'm not. Do I look do I look like somebody that might possibly get deported? I was eating cereal. It's gotten soggy. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I will not eat soggy cereal, so this will be for the chickens tomorrow. Once it's soggy, I'm done. You're barely an 80s kid? Really? I was I'm a end of 90s kid. American citizens' reaction to the question is funny. Well, here's the crazy thing is I see where you're getting at because you think that by looking at me that I'm just as Caucasian as I'll get out. But we had a conversation the other day on the live that I did the other day. And what you're going to find is really funny is that I am Native American, Irish, and German. Somebody said you look Irish. Yeah, my ancestors are not from here, but they came over here legally. They took the steps they needed to do to become legal before they got here. So they did it the correct way. So that being said, I am not. I was born and raised here, although my great grandparents were not. My grandmother is full blood German. She was just born here. Some of her siblings were not, though. Some of her siblings were born the correct way 100 years ago. No, not the correct way 100 years ago, because my great grandparents are not 100 years old. So they came over here. My great grandfather, my grandfather's dad is Irish, and he came from Ireland. Him and his family. They landed in New York. They went from New York to Arkansas. They lived in Arkansas for a short period of time. He was a teenager, I think 13 or 14 years old, and he decided to stay in America. He met my grandmother, who is Native American, and there's no denying that a Native American is born and raised here. They did not have to immigrate. And so that is one side of my family. And then the other side is German. They are from Germany. My great aunts and uncles are full-blooded. My grandmother is full-blooded German. She was born here. Some of her siblings were not. So I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I'm from immigrants that came over here the right way. You from Australia? Is that what you? No green cards to give, buddy. Sorry. When will Trump deporting your money out of you? Beats me. I don't have the answers to your questions. That's funny that you brought up I never heard anybody say you dropped your pocket, but I've heard of people, you dropped your nose. I don't fit on the screen? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? How is he? Comes to Canada much easier to immigrate to. Once you join U.S., you become an American. That's the way it should be. I don't even know what rizzing is. I have no clue what the meaning of that is. We've already established I'm a 90s child. We did not use that word, to my knowledge, that I know of. Yes, I know that song. Yeah. Yeah, I know that song. I'm being called fat an awful lot this evening. You'll take the Mexican route to the U.S. I don't think they're letting anybody in right now. From my understanding, hello, Mama Don. You're not fat. I've had two different people say I was fat today. What's your question? Ratatouille. Ratatouille. You like Burger King? Not really. No. I'm not a fast food. I'm not. I'd rather just have. If not, you're Italian. Funny joke. Tunneling Mexico to White House. What is all this immigration speak? Why are we talking about that? Oh no, not a joke. Not a knock knock joke. Knock knock. Who's there? I like a good joke. Just keep it appropriate, please. This is a family channel. Ake. I'm in Southwestern Virginia. There are many farms here. I would love to have a farm. I still live where I was raised when I was growing up. We had horses, pigs, rabbits, cats, dogs, and chickens. That's so cool. Oh gosh. Let me see. Give me just a second. I'm gonna have to. I wasn't raised. I was raised in town. I don't care if people call me fat. It really doesn't. It doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, it truly doesn't. You don't want no. We got too many jokes going on at one time. I can't keep track. But I was raised in town. I met my husband, my sweet precious love of my life, and he was raised on the farm. They had a poultry farm. They had horses. I don't know. They had all kinds of. They had peacocks. All kinds of stuff. And ducks. He had some of those Indian runner ducks. I'd love to have an Indian runner duck. I say that. I'd love to be able to look at an Indian runner duck every day, but hiya, how are you? But I don't know. If I don't really like having ducks. We had ducks years ago. Let me put this on the sink so I don't forget it. We had ducks a few years ago, and they're just really not that fun. And I've never had. Anyways, let me finish my story. Give me just a second. I'll answer your question in just a second about Italian food. And we when we got married, we had decided that was the kind of lifestyle we wanted to have. I always loved being around animals. I've always been an animal person, and so it just made sense. And so we got married, and once we had our little girl, it started with gardening. And that's what got me hooked, and then we started adding animals. And so that's how I ended up 4 a.m. I think it's almost 11 o'clock here, 11 p.m. here. And so that's how we got started in homesteading and farmsteading, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing. I love doing our job every single day. And it is a job that we make a job of it, and so we love it. We love what we do. You asked if I had have I ever had Italian food? I've had. There used to be a time zones. Yeah, there used to be an authentic, or they said they were authentic Italian restaurant here where I lived. When I was a teenager, it was delicious. Somebody bought it that was not Italian, and they ruined it. And I think there's like Hispanics that make the food in the back now. It's not even Italian people. So yes, I have, and no, I haven't. Yes, I had it when I was younger, but I haven't had it in a long time. Can I tell you a knock knock? Can I tell you a joke? Knock knock. Keep it appropriate. You can tell me if it's appropriate. Belated Happy New Year. Yeah. Yeah. Has anybody else's New Year just been really slow? I just feel like I don't even feel like Year's happen. I feel like just the year is continuing. Does anybody else feel like that? Do you feel like it's a start over, a do over for you, like a new year, a new you, or do you just feel like you're rolling on the same way you was before? I have goals this year. One of my goals is to be monetized. So if you want to double tap the screen, that will give us a like. And that will help with my monetization goal. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate that as well, because I'm trying to meet my monetization goal. But that is pretty much the only thing that's changed. I gotta have something to fidget my hands with. I'm feeling a little fidgety. Let me see. New year, new start. So you feel like a new you? That's good. I feel like the same old me. I feel like the same old me, a year older, because I just had my birthday a couple days ago. So I feel like the same old me, just a year older. And how it works in this house, we have stair-step birthdays. So mine is in January, and then my daughter's is in February, and then my husband's is in March, and so we're just stair-stepping our birthdays. I don't know what you're... Am I going to answer... What was your joke? I missed it. You said, can I tell a knock knock? I said, keep it clean. You said, okay, and then you said, yeah. Then you said, Happy New Year, and then you said, New Year, New Me. I missed the joke. I think somebody just said they'd subscribe, but I missed it. So whoever said that, thank you so much. Hoping to get back into work this year. What do you do for work? February is your birthday in February? Thank you. I appreciate it. Lady never tells her age. So I'll just keep you guessing. Birthdays are all fun and games, I feel like, until your birthday is in the winter of the year. And for us, it's in the winter. And so it's always rainy, or it's always snowy and cold and freezing. And so you can't really have any like cool birthday parties, like a pool party or like a birthday outside. They all have to be inside. And a lot of times my daughter's birthday gets canceled. Her birthday parties get canceled because of weather. And mine are the same. I think as a child, I may have had like 2 or 3 birthday parties my whole life. Where like people actually got to come over because she's probably 21. Man, I wish. I will take that compliment though. You said I look 16. I will definitely take that as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I will totally, 16 and 21 will definitely be, two numbers I will take. For 100%. They're incorrect. I won't lie to you, but I'll take 16 and 21 for sure. To feel 16 again, or to even feel 21 again, 21 I felt so young. Ready to take on the world. I appreciate it. God bless you as well. Thank you. But, I can't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. Mental health is important. I fully vouch for that. And we all get in low places. So I hope that you can pick up and continue. I believe in you. I totally do, and I'm proud of you for realizing that you needed a break and listening, to your body and your health, and I'm extremely proud of you. And you just keep on keeping on, bud. You just keep on keeping on. There's always, what do they say? Trying to think of the quote that I'm thinking about. The good thing about being at the bottom is you can only go up. So that's the wonderful thing about that. The good thing about being at the bottom is you can only go up. And so I'm proud of you. Super proud of you. Hello, how are you? Let me see. You're not answering my knock knock joke. I'm leaving the stream. I'm sorry. I missed it. I've not seen it, but thanks for popping in. Let me see. Yeah, I'm 16. I got kicked off of Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Everyone in this chat is 16 for sure. I wish I was 16. I quit making New Year's resolutions. I have tried before. I like trying to eat healthier and always go back to Doritos and candy. Girl, same. Same. I wish that I could stay off of you know what my guilty pleasure is? It's pop. It's sody pop. I wish I could quit. I wish I could be a water girl. I wish I could be somebody that your dog has COVID-19. That's crazy. I guess I can get it though, can't they? Let me see. Oh. Yeah, there's some youngins on here this evening, I see. I wish that I could quit. I wish I could quit drinking pop. I wish that I could be somebody that drank water every day. Does everybody else, can you all drink water and just only water and be satisfied? It's like I can't do it. And I guess you would call that an addiction. I guess you would call that something you're addicted to. Youngins is a new one. Water girl. Dilute the pop with water. Oh, that ruins it though. It ruins it. I wish I could. Now, I have moved on to sugar-free. I'm trying to drink sugar-free, which just tastes flat. It tastes sugar-free pop, zero pop, to me tastes better hot than it does cold. Because when you drink it cold, it tastes flat. And so when you drink it hot, it's like when you've waited too long to finish a pop, and you drink it, and it's it's hot, but you still drink it because you're thirsty, and it don't taste that bad because you've been drinking it all day. Oh. I've never been a water drinker. Never. I'm not a Coke or Pepsi girl at all. I like Sprite and I like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is and I know, like most people think I'm nuts for liking Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. At points in time in my lifetime, I've had to completely go off of Dr. Pepper because I'll like crave it. And like get addicted to it. It's bad, and like feel like I need it every single day, and obviously you don't need it every single day. And so I wish that I could just quit drinking pop. I wish that I didn't feel the need to drink pop all the time, which I don't drink it all the time, but I would soon rather have pop than water. And my main issue is I drink very little throughout the day, and I don't hardly drink. Like if I got what's it called? What is like the 16-ounce thing of pop, that will last me the entire day, and then usually I put it in the refrigerator and I drink some of it the next morning. So I don't know. I want to be a water drinker. I want to be somebody that drinks water. Just like that's it. That's all I drink. That makes sense to like add water to it, and then like it just starts tasting bad. And so I get what you're saying. You're right. I wish water was my go-to, but I love Dr. Pepper. I'm thinking about trying this sugar-free Dr. Pepper. It's probably gonna taste flat. I've never tried it. Let me see. I'm in a better place mentally than I was. I'd love to find a job I'll enjoy. Water is its own. Water on its own is gross. Warm soda. Ever heard someone drink hot? You've never heard somebody drink hot soda? I love milk, pineapple, and apple juice. I'm allergic to apple juice. It makes me sick. Pineapple juice, I would probably. But is pineapple juice refreshing like it is when you drink water? Like, do you feel like, is it like, oh, I'm so refreshed and hydrated? Or are you like, I need some water to wash this pineapple juice down? I'm not a milk drinker either. I drank that milk out of the cereal bowl, but that's about the only time you'll ever catch me drinking milk. You like Dr. Pepper too? That's delicious. I don't think I've ever had Pedialyte in my life. But when our daughter was sick and stuff when she was a baby, we would keep Pedialyte when she was sick. But no, I've not actually. It's probably really good for you though. I do add. Well, I'll show you. Let me see. Not sponsored. So I do have, my husband got me this the other day, and I've been trying to drink a lot more water. And this is the Dole brand. It's it's strawberry pineapple. The only thing about this is it's it's natural and artificially flavored. And so my guess is it probably has like stuff in it you're not supposed to consume. Like Red 40 and stuff. But it's clear. It doesn't have... Does my freckles hurt? No. I've got a face full. I'm Irish. I was practically born with freckles. I've never seen that movie. I know what you're talking about, though. I've just never seen the movie. It's funny that you call my freckles out, though. But I like this. So, and it's like you can taste more of the water than you can the flavor. So I do like it. So if anybody wants to try that. You have moles? That stinks. Oh, it's okay. We were talking about drinking water. This is the strawberry pineapple flavor. I also like these. But they're also naturally and artificially flavored. I'd like to find something that's more natural, but it's the Welch's. Sorry. It's the Welch's grape. Not sponsored. It's really good as well. When people are rude and say answer my question really rudely, I just block them. Just for future references. Is it rare to have freckles? I didn't know it was rare. What's in is the grape crush a little bit better for you? See, I was trying to see what I threw away the boxes to these, so I don't know. This says no sugar, no aspartame, good source of vitamin C, not labeled for individuals. I threw the box away because I put them in this container. This one might not be as bad for you. This one I'm assuming is not as bad either because it's not colored. See, this one's colored grape color. But this one is, here, I'll get a water and I'll show you. I got a water bottle. I'll do the dull. It's, let's see. You see it's clear. It just goes in cloudy, but it's clear. I don't know. I think it's, I wish I wouldn't have threw the box away because it doesn't have the description on it. I don't know if it's sugar. I think it's sugar free as well. It's just, it gives enough flavoring to the water that I can stand to drink it. And like I said, I don't want all kinds of like, I don't want all kinds of, like dyes and food coloring. We also have this Island Punch Purple Wave. My husband picked it up, but I don't think it's that good for you. Let me see. It says 0 sugar, gluten free. I think it's also purple though. But like I said, I'm working towards trying to drink more water, and so these help to have these. And my husband's trying to help me drink more water, so he's been getting me flavored things. Let me see. You said you can also do infusions where you get water and add fruit or herbs to it and let it sit overnight in the fridge and drink it. That's a good idea. Don't they make like infused bottles? Like you can buy water bottles and then put the fruit goes down in one area and the water's in the thing. Freckles and ginger is endangered in UK, mainly North Irish and Scots. I'm Irish. My great grandfather is Irish. My grandfather on my dad's side is Irish and Native American. So that's probably why I have it. And my hair is brown, but it's also red. Let me hold it up. Can you see? I have a lot of hair, so it just keeps going. Just watch it. It just keeps keeps going. It's still going. There it is. Yeah, the ends are red of my hair. I don't dye my hair either, so that's it. Water on its own is nasty. A nice cup of tea though. I love tea. But I love sweet tea because I'm Southern. And so, if I drink tea, it has to be full of sugar, which is awful. It's horrible for you. Interesting. You know a lot about all that. You are Viking? That would be really cool if I knew that for sure. Yeah, like I said, I'd rather have stuff that doesn't have any dyes in it. Obviously, we're, like trying to stay away from red 40 as much as possible and any, unnatural dyes. I want to do a DNA test. Now, I know my mother's side because she did a DNA test. She did, and she has the ancestry thing. And so she's went really, really far back and she knows. But on her side, she's mostly English. She's very white. She's very Caucasian. She has zero Native American in her. And she's just very white. You're part Irish? That's interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. Tea without sugar is just milk and water. See, tea is different here. In the South, we have tea bags. It's like black tea and tea bags. We boil our tea. We don't boil our water and our tea. We boil our tea and our water together in a pot. And then we fill a pitcher up with like that much sugar. It's awful. And then we pour our tea in, and then we do a whole gallon. Fill the whole gallon pitcher up with water. The rest of it's hot water or cold water. If you're having iced tea, you put ice in it. I like hot sugar tea. Is what I like. It's horrible. It's horrible for you. Your dad is from Ireland? That's cool beans. Ireland is my number one on my bucket list. Before I die, I want to go to Ireland so bad. In a pot, your manic, Elena. I don't know what you mean. I've got a explain what you mean real quick. I explain myself as a purebred mutt because I know for the most part, like what I've made up out of, because my mom's done DNA testing and my dad's side is very straightforward. Like there's like hardly nothing in there. There's, that his grandparents just came from the country of origin. They came from Germany and Ireland, and his grandmother it came from here. She's Native American. She was born here, raised here. Her ancestors are from here. And so it's very straightforward on his side. And then my mom's side is she's just a white girl. Just as white as they can be. And so just very English and I don't know, she's just white. She's really white. And so it's very, I just call myself a purebred mutt, is what I call myself, because I know what I am, but it's a mix of everybody. It's all the things. Said, I'm English, I'm going to be honest, apart from coffee and hot chocolate now and again, I hate hot drinks. Oh my gosh, that sounds very un-English of you. I had cold tea on holiday and it cooled me right down. I prefer iced tea again. I'm a Brit. That sounds very un-British. Possibly. On my dad's side, I explained this earlier on the live, but you might not have been here. So, my dad's side, my dad is Native American, Irish, and German. And then his dad is Irish and Native American, and his mom is German. They're from Germany. They're German. They immigrated. They came over here on boats and came to America. Well, I don't know about the Germans. My great-grandparents who were German. I assume they came over on a boat, but I do know that my great-grandfather from Ireland did come on a boat. He came on a boat, and they came to New York, and went from New York to Arkansas. And his family decided they weren't going to stay in Arkansas, that they were going to go back to Ireland, and he decided to stay. So, and then, so I am, just on my dad's side, I'm Irish, German, and Native American. And it's all like, we're just 3 generations away from each. I'm just 3 generations away from each heritage. So it's like, it's not like something way distant. It's very like close to my generation. He said, "Wait, doesn't like hot drinks." That's a first. Let me see. I can tell you have Northern European from the shape of your face. Imagine you telling me the difference between Mexican and Argentinian. Honestly, the cheekbones. 1,000% you are Nordic. I feel like my cheekbones look native, though. Do I not? I feel like when I turn this way, you look very Native American. Very. No, they say I get my eyes from my grandmother. My German grandmother. And they're dark. And I was talking about on live when I did it the other day. These are not my given eyebrows. I shape my eyebrows, but my given eyebrows are like that thick, and they're long and sharp. I don't know. I always felt they were more native. And just, this. And then this. And I explained the other day as well, I have a little nose. I love my family. Bless their hearts. I feel so bad for them. And I feel so bad for talking about them. I've talked about it on live so much. But my dad and my brother and my sister have a very Native American nose. And so their nose comes out to like right here. And it comes out to like right here. And so they have round faces with cheekbones and, real like heavy shaped. And then their noses are like out here. They have really wide noses. So I don't look as Native American as my siblings do or my dad. My dad and my brother are red skinned, literally the color red of skin. "10 years of your life I ain't arguing." That's so funny. I can see what you're talking about now, though. Eskimo is the next step. I can totally see what you're talking about now. Honestly. I don't know exactly where they where it would have came from. Now my Native American grandmother and my Irish grandfather, they met in Arkansas. And my grandmother, I don't know if she was born in Arkansas I know that my grandfather was born in Ireland. I don't know if she was born in Arkansas. I do know, though, that her mother walked the Trail of Tears. And I don't know exactly the Trail of Tears in America when they were forced from their homes and, you know, made to travel. I don't know if they traveled. I don't know where they traveled. I don't know where they, you know, came from. So on and so forth. There's probably somebody within the family I could talk to about it, but I haven't. I'm not. I don't live near them, and I haven't had the conversation yet. But I wonder where exactly her people were from. Like what were their native, you know, like native lands. You think you're gonna subscribe, like the vibe? I'm so glad that you liked the vibe. And thank you. Please subscribe. I do lives like this literally all the time. We have conversations like this very often. Most of the time when I'm doing lives, I'm a homesteading, farmsteading channel. We hardly ever talk about farming. It's very rare. The conversation might start there, but it never ends there. And it usually ends on stuff like this, talking about heritage and ancestry. I love heritage and I love history in general. I love history. Especially the history of, like, my people. One sec. Okay. I'll wait. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Alex. Alex thinks I'm cool. This one forehead. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. You should see my mom's forehead. You think mine's bad? You ain't seen nothing yet, buddy. I don't hurt my feelings, though. Looks... Are you talking about the size? Because then you said it looks shriveled up. I can't even hardly make it shrivel. You said, nah, you just a country bumpkin. I think it's bumpkin, not pumpkin. It's bumpkin. Bumkin, not pumpkin. I ain't never been called a pumpkin in my life. Let me see. Go for a walk. Best streams going. Go for a walk around the block. Live stream. I wish I could, but I can't. You know, the size. Let me see. The size and the hair I like. Don't critique my speech. Well, if you're going to be on here calling me a country pumpkin instead of a bumpkin, the least you can do is like the video and subscribe. Okay? And now we know who you are. I'll know the next time. I'll try to remember your name the next time you pop on one of my lives. Be sure to call me a country bumpkin. And not a pumpkin. And the fact you put, like, you said it with such confidence. He was totally confident about his statement. I don't even know who that is. Bolton Wanderers. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Jess, are you still on here? Country bumpkin are the best, and a country boy. I'm a country boy at heart who lives in a big city. I don't know. You'd have to know me, but I don't think my husband would describe me as a country bumpkin. Maybe a pain in the hind end. Maybe that. Bumpkin would not be it, though. Bumpkin sounds a little too gentle for the for who I am. Sounds a little too gentle to describe me. Actually, it sounds too sweet. Like a bumpkin. Like a bumpkin. Like bumpkin sounds like a very sweet person. And I would beg to differ on that. I don't know if that's the correct. He described me incorrectly. That's all I got to say. He said it wrong and described me incorrectly. Oh, poor soul. Bless his heart. That's something a country bumpkin would say, right? Bless his heart. And he run off too. He wanted to call me a pumpkin and didn't even stay to stick around. I tell you what, and said I had a bad forehead. Boy, everybody has been just on here with the compliments all night. I've been told I was fat 2 different times, then called a pumpkin, said my forehead was shriveled up and big. I'll tell you what. I love being outside. That is my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Charles, buddy, I'm married. I hate that for you. So your flirting is in vain, unfortunately for you. Bless his heart. Well, guys, we've been on here for a while. Been on here for about an hour. And, and some music, yeah. Some bluegrass. Some bluegrass. Some gospel bluegrass. That would be the best. The best, actually. I have a video of us around a campfire. I can't even remember. It's been years ago. And I have a couple bluegrass songs, gospel bluegrass that I've sung on my channel as well. Not at the same time. Maybe I need to do a campfire bluegrass singing by the fire. Maybe. Thank you, Charles. You stay blessed as well, sir. Have a good night. You make your own music? You write songs? What do you play? I'm getting a little bit of headache. Oh. Talk to you later, buddy. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off, like I said. But I appreciate everybody that's hung out. Oh. You are guitar, piano, and saxophone. That is cool. It's awesome. Well, that's amazing. That's super accomplishing. But not to cut you short, but I'm ready. I'm ready for bed. I think it's, what time is it? It's almost, it's ugh.
11:25.
It's 11:25 here. It's late. PM. But I appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. I do lives very often. I've been trying to do them almost every night or every other night. Same to you, Alex. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can see you guys on the next one. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.